That's my bad. One more time for Ash, everybody. I'm a professional, I promise. Who's next? Guy used to work here. He used to be Jake behind the bar and take care of you guys all by himself. Make some noise for Sterling.
Hey, how's it going? You know, it's weird coming back to a place you used to work at and kind of treat like royalty. I feel like it's the way that most people want to be treated when they go back to a job and realize, like, no one gives a fuck unless you do something like this. You know, yes, I work as a bartender, and I feel like the new job I have is, and a conversation a lot of people need to have with themselves is this: the type of spicy food that you love. How many people here love spicy food? Woo! All right. Now I have a question. There are two different types of spicy, and what is the answer you have? Do you want flavor or emotional damage? I heard it. You and I are going to be best friends. All right, my point is this. I had a guy come in one time and he literally said, look, I like spicy food. And I'm like, you got to understand something. The type of spicy food I love, I have a bottle of wasabi and habanero sauce on the side table next to the seat on my couch. He hears this and he goes, you know what? On a scale of 0 to 5, I would need a 2. For the next 35 fucking minutes, this dude needed to explain to me that he was sweating down his back, down his ass, and how he was going to feel it on the backside. Listen, there are two types of spice in the world, and you need to understand that you have to, as a person, understand the type of spice you love. You either like spicy with flavor, or you like the type of spice that has emotional damage, meaning you were abused as a child. There is no in between. All right? You either need the type that hurts or the type that tastes good. If you're not having that, fuck you. And you don't like spicy, and your ancestors tap you on the shoulder when you add 1 too many taps of pepper in your food. You know what's fun? As a bartender, one of my best friends actually works as a bartender. I met him early on in my bartending career, and I like to live vicariously through him. And in fact, one of the other bartenders brought up is like, if you're not dating, consistently, you only do it for the jokes and whatever. I don't give a fuck. But this guy likes to do the type of things backwards, where I look at him and I think to myself, like, you're the chosen one. Kind of like Obi-Wan Kenobi to Anakin Skywalker. Dates girls or guys, he bangs them and moves on. And then he moves on, and then he finds the love, only then to fuck it up with something stupid like he gets whiskey dick, and he tells her, instead of explaining that he's too drunk to fuck, he goes, I love you, let's date. And then you just look at him and you're like, what the fuck? And then he goes, but she made $350,000 a year and I didn't know what else to do. And you're like, and at some point you completely redeemed yourself in your stupidity. And, but at the same time, like, working as a bartender, it's one of the best things ever, because I realize, like, there's nothing more in life I want to be than more than that is being famous. Not in the sense of having all the money and whatever else that comes with it. It's mostly for the fact that wherever I get to go, I get to at least have someone know who I am. And I realize the best way to accomplish this is to become infamous. And if you don't know what infamy is, it's like being an urban legend. And I understand how to become an urban legend, is that is going to be very simple. I'm of half Irish, half Mexican descent, meaning at any given moment, I'm the whitest person in the room, depending on the type of family I'm hanging out with. And the only way I'm going to accomplish this, I'm going to dress up entirely in a mariachi uniform with 2 gun holsters. I know it's a little weird that being here in Seattle, anti-gun. But these gun holsters are going to be filled with money guns. I'm going to walk into an adult entertainment place, like a strip club. I'm only going to walk in for all of about 30 seconds. Walk in, survey the room, pull the guns out, and make it rain. Once I'm done, I'm going to holster the guns and leave the room. Everyone in this room will believe that they saw the money-raining mariachi man, but no one will know who he is. Why? Because he doesn't exist. And anyone that does it has to understand that I am the money mariachi man. My name is Sterling, guys. I hope you guys are having a great time. Thank you, Tony.
Keep it going for Sterling. Good material, good material. Have some rhythm and timing. We'll work on it. We got to start here, right? So make some noise for him one more time. That's Sterling. Great dude.